Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to Fishing North Atlantic. So we're in Dennis Point at the moment. We've got those nets out, which I'm not overly confident about. But what I wanted to do while I was here is, because we are going to keep hold of this fish, because we're going to keep hold of this boat, probably for a very long time, even if we get other boats and stuff. Then I wanted to add some. Stuff. So I wanted to add I wanted to add myself a gutting machine. We already have the. And I wanted to add myself a radar as well. So upgrade that radar for starters. Let's see. Gutting, buoy, fish sonar. We're already. We're actually on that one at the moment, which is probably actually okay for us, just purely because we are doing net fishing, so we only really need to see sort of 100 meters down, so I don't think there's any point in doing that one. The engine itself, that's a $90,000 upgrade, but that's not too bad. I think we might add that as well, so 125,000 there. The other thing that we were going to do, guys, was we were going to look at purchasing another crew member. I have had a quick squiz at the crew members. This guy is really good at long line. And he's really good at net hauling as well. He's at number 12 on net hauling, so I thought maybe we could get him. There's not really anybody else that's kind of cheaper that has any real net hauling. Everybody that's really expensive kind of seems to have, although he's all right. She's all right. She's actually sitting at 12 as well for net hauling, so let's hire her as well. Let's go back there. Let's make sure that those three people are on board. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, sweet. So now what we can do is we can actually let's just reverse this up a little bit and get ourselves out of here. So that's pretty exciting. Let's see, let's turn off our work lights because we don't need those on at the moment. So we'll just pull ourselves out of here and we'll head out and we'll check what these nets are. As I said, I'm not overly confident. I just threw all of the nets that we had, threw them all out in that area where there was a little bit of fish on the radar, but I'm pretty sure that it's not going to give us any super haul. But what I am kind of hoping is that what we might be able to do is actually fill up the hull, because we've got all of the nets out. So if we get sort of a medium amount of fish on each net, medium to small amount of fish on each net, we may be able to fill up our whole 40,000. So that would be really nice. We've got engine number 3 in here, so I think what we'll do is we'll give this a bit of a bag up and see how fast we can actually get. See, we're going about 14, 15 knots, 16 knots, between 15 and... oh, look, we're up to 17. I think that was going down the thing. So that's not too bad. That's increased our speed by quite a bit, hasn't it? Which is actually pretty lovely. Alright, beautiful morning out here. Beautiful morning out here. Get out and do ourselves some fish. Somebody did ask in the comments why I haven't turned on Port Authority. I don't like the idea, in all honesty, of actually of having to drive out of this or you know, having to navigate out of this at like 3 knots or whatever it is. I really don't like that idea. So that's the reason why I've got Port Authority turned off. Alright, so what we need to do now is we've got our stuff over here. It has been out for 8 hours. So what we're going to do is, let's see, let's just grab that, move ourselves out to here, and then come into here, I think, like so, and do that. Now we should get out there a lot quicker than what we did previously, although it wasn't too bad initially anyway. So also need to look at paying our loan off, but our loan repayments aren't that bad, to be honest. So there's 11.5 hours. We probably need 7 or 8 hours maybe to relax. So let's get out of here and drop the anchor. There we go. Oh, it's a bit up and downy here, isn't it? We have our machine gutter. Look at that. There's our machine gutter. That'll increase. That gives you 10 times faster gutting. So that's pretty cool. I don't think we could get in there, could we? No, we couldn't. All right. So 10 times faster gutting. Where's our clock? Our clock is right there. I think we'll go 7. I think we'll go 8 hours. Okay, let's just check our map out there. There we go. The blue is ready to go. So let's jump in there, and we will go out here. We will put. She can go on net haul, and he can go on net haul. Now she is better at net haul than what he is. So you can go on to machine gut. There we go. We can put 2 people on machine gut if we so desire. So let's move ourselves up here, and these guys will now it means if we don't want to, we don't have to. We definitely don't have to go and do the gutting. The net hauling ourselves. So hopefully, the more these guys do it, the better we will get, the better catches we will get. So it's going to be interesting to see what actually happens with these nets, because it wasn't super duper out there, was it? Oh, see, it's showing quite a bit of fish out here right underneath the boat now, isn't it? So we might be okay. Showing a considerable amount of fish, to be honest. This might be good, guys. There we go. Alright, so these guys are hauling this stuff in. The crew is going bunter. Let's get ourselves a nice little screenshot of that. There we go. One more. Alright, so they're bringing that stuff in. It'll be good to, it'll be interesting to see what we get here. I'm actually pretty excited about this, because it is showing some fish, isn't it? So, let's see, let's have a quick squiz here. Now she is machine gutting. We got 5,000, so not too much, but we do have, I think, 8 nets out. So okay, where are we for our next one? Our next one is out there to the right, so let's head around there. Just going to do some machine gutting. We'll go out and grab this one. It's lovely out here around the Seal Islands, isn't it? A little bit rougher than what we were hoping for, but it's okay. All right, get some oomph into this boat. I do actually really like this boat. I like this boat very much. I'm looking forward to getting that smaller crab one as well. Should be pretty cool. That was the one that we seen coming out of the when we were coming out of the port one day, and he was coming in, and I said, oh, I think it might have been, was it last episode? And it was kind of like, oh, is that our boat? Is that the same as our boat? And no, it wasn't the same as our boat. Alright, what do we got? See, it's showing quite a bit of fish under here, isn't it? It is showing quite a bit of fish under here. So you would think that we would be getting really, really good hauls, wouldn't you? There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we've got number 4 there. We've got probably number 3 up here. Yeah, 19 hours. 18 hours. Okay. Good to see. We've got a bit of... Right, how's that going? See, she's already gutted heaps more, so much more. It's 15,000. It's a really valid investment, I think. A really valid investment. How are these guys going? Dragging that net in. Hopefully all right. Hopefully all right. How are we doing on our quotas? What did we get then? We got 9,000. Wow. We got 9,000 off that net. Our quotas are still miles and miles and miles away, so that's pretty cool. All right, off we go to the next net. Wow, 9,000 off of that. So that was obviously not too bad a spot. So that's not too bad, is it? All things considered. So it may have been worth the risk to throw this stuff out here. I was hoping kind of around about 5 or 6,000 per net for this to fill up the hull. So and a completely full hull, we should actually get a pretty good chunk of money out of that, shouldn't we? So that should be okay. I'm still getting over being sick, so if I do cough and splutter a bit, I do apologise. Just like that. Alright, let's pull up in here, grab this stuff. One day I'm going to have to make a trip out to that wind farm. Oh no, we've wrecked it. Oh no, we didn't. Thank goodness for that. There we go. We'll let these guys collect all of this. So we're at 14,000 now, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with this one. 17. So we didn't get it. We got nowhere near as much out of that one. That's interesting. What do we got underneath the... see, there's a lot of fish under here, isn't there? A lot of fish. I think we're going to have to deploy here again, guys, to be honest. I reckon that's probably a good thing to do, so... considering what we've got sitting under there. But I'm not sure exactly how deep the nets go. Considering how much fish is showing under there, I would have thought that we would have got probably a little bit more out of that, but look, we're not even halfway on our nets, and we're nearly halfway on our hull. So there we go. That's a bit better. That's probably a little bit better driving wise. It's definitely a lot rougher out here. Definitely a lot rougher. Right. Does look beautiful though. You can almost smell the salt air. Grab it, guys. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, see, still showing some fish under here, so it might be worth dropping the nets here again. Especially if we do fill the hull up. Not seeing a lot of redfish or anything in there, but not too much cod either, by the looks of it. Alright, how are we going to go? There we go. 6,000 there. 6,000 there. That's pretty good. Alright, so what are we looking at now? Number 5 is right down the bottom there, so I'm going to put a bit of oomph into this. There we go. Beautiful. And how's she going gutting? Yeah, she's not doing... We can probably throw. What's she like on gutting? On machine gutting? Not too bad. What's he like on machine gutting? He's not too bad either, so we'll probably throw one of those guys on there as well, I think. We're not going to pick the number 6 up yet. We're just going to leave that. We're going to head down and pick up number 5. So we are over halfway in our hull, and we're halfway on our nets as well, so we may end up discarding some fish. I'm not sure. I don't like the idea of discarding fish because you're kind of overfishing, so, but you can't really do much about it, can you? Like, it's really hard to calculate, but I'm guessing that once you've had a bit of experience with the net fishing and stuff like that, then then you're probably going to be able to determine how many fish you're going to get based on what the sonar is showing. So, like, I'm guessing we're probably not going to get much out of this. However, it could prove us wrong, couldn't it? Could prove us wrong. Let's just move this back a little bit. Oh, I like how the buoys seem to they seem to hit the side of the boat, don't they? Like when we were coming into it before, and it hit the front of the hull here, it actually came around the side. It didn't actually just warp through the boat, so that's pretty cool. I am starting to get a little bit worried that we are going to overfill our hull, though. What was that one? No, see, that was only 3,000, so... Well, which puts us on par for... it puts us on par in relation to the amount of nets we've pulled in and the amount of hull that we've done, for about 5,000 per haul. So if it averages out at that, we're probably pretty cool. So it looks like the Majestic Hokey Pokey has done us well on her first real haul, her first deploy and haul anyway. Let's head over and get this. So hey, are you guys really enjoying this game? I'm actually having such an awesome time in this. I don't know, I really enjoyed fishing Barents Sea, but for some reason I'm actually enjoying this one a lot more than what I enjoyed fishing Barents Sea. And I'm trying to sort of work out what the reason for that is. I don't know what the reason for it is, strangely enough. I don't know, is it because I really, really, really like this boat? I think some of the mechanics that they've put in here, like being able to see fish prices and stuff on the for the places that you've already visited and stuff, through your tablet. I think that's a really, really, really good thing. I'm definitely enjoying that. I'm enjoying the whole not going out to a hotspot and dumping stuff. There we go, 29,000. That works in. I'm enjoying the not going out and not going out to a hotspot and dumping your nets or whatever you're doing, and then knowing that there's going to be fish there. I'm really enjoying the whole having to work hard on the radar, on the sonar, and try and sort of set yourself up in a decent spot, like finding those fish and stuff. I think that's actually pretty cool. I'm really enjoying that aspect of it as well. I'm enjoying the ocean. Seems a little more oceany to me in this. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like it's a little more oceany, which is pretty cool. Where are we? Just get this around. Definitely getting a little bit rough, isn't it? Definitely getting a little bit rougher. Okay, so we'll swing this guy around. We'll try and get in here, pick these up, and then we'll swing around and grab number 8, probably from the other side. I think we'll probably draw it from the other side. So there we go. That's probably okay. Beautiful. Alright, so if we're sitting up around 35 on this, we might be okay. Net 2 damage to use. Really? Oh no, they just ruined that then, didn't they? Oh bugger. Well, that's kind of destroyed it, because if we had got to around 35,000 kilos there, I would have been pretty confident that we were okay. Really good lobster fishing around here. So people have suggested I don't do a lobster boat yet. I can't remember what the reasons for that were, so I do apologise about that, guys, but for whoever made that suggestion. But what I do plan to do is probably not do lobster on this. I'm going to keep this as a net fishing boat, and then I'm going to grab the next boat that I want for set up specifically for lobster fishing. So that's my plan on that one. I think somebody also mentioned that you can actually hire captains. Now, I don't know whether this is true or not. Like, not saying you're a liar, but I wasn't aware that you could actually hire captains to run your boats that aren't running. So we need to look into that as well. Definitely need to look into that. I'm trying to spin myself around here, but it just doesn't want to do it. Come on, there we go. I have to do a little bit of reversing as well. There we go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just got to get into that buoy. The water is causing us some issues, most definitely. All right, let's move forward, and we'll try and put a little bit of right rudder into it, and try and get up there. It certainly makes a little bit of a difference when you're manipulating your boat. Doing this now, I don't know. I did have somebody on repair, so I don't know whether they can repair that net. I don't know how we can look at our nets and look at the condition of our nets either. So, come on, you can do it. You can do it, little boaty. You can do it. Oh, majestic hokey pokey. This ocean just doesn't work. Come on, oh, Nilly. The ocean really doesn't want to play fair with us, does it? No. Alright, looks like we're going to have to go backwards now. I apologise about that cough, guys. Let's see. It looks like we've got some. We've got swordfish. Got some. Is that? Okay, this isn't going well at all, is it? It's not going well at all for us. Come on, move in. Oh, goodness me. It's like 20 minutes of me trying to pick up trying to hook up one buoy. So, there we go. That should be better. Try and spin the boat around a little bit so that we have a little bit more of a straighter haul into the side. What happened then? There was absolutely nothing on that. Absolutely nothing. Alright, well that sucks big time, doesn't it? Okay, so what do we got? Let's throw him onto there. What's she like on... let's see, what's she like on setting the net? And gutting, repairing. It really doesn't matter, does it? So I might throw her over here, and she can start prepping these. We will look at our sonar, and we might drop some stuff down here. We have a look in here. 22%. I'm gonna get her to set that one. While we're moving forward, 0%. So there's some nets there that aren't very good, aren't there? That need some repairing. So maybe we should have headed into town and done some repairing. I'm not sure. So we're going to have to pick up at least another 2 nets, because I'm not sure that one there's going to make it. All right. Probably should have done that a little bit better, Simi, but. It might have been better for us to head back into town with that, head back into port with that one. So set net. Can't set within 100 meters. Yeah, we know that, but there we go. Beautiful. All right, perfect. So that's going out. Might be, or I mean, look, you can't argue with sort of 30,000, but if we hadn't have busted that net, then it might have been all right. We might have been at maybe 36,000. So Oh yeah, there's a little bit of water splashing up over there, definitely. Definitely. Oh, look at the condition of that net. I don't know. I don't know whether to make the call and whether to head back into town. Because I've got a feeling we're going to come out and some of these nets are all going to die, so which I don't want. I definitely don't want those nets to die. I'm a little bit of a bad captain, aren't I? Not giving those guys work lights to work by. This isn't looking too bad. Let's set a net here, although that's probably at about 80 meters, isn't it? So it may not be a good idea. Although this one here is probably maybe 20 or 30 meters. So look at that. That's damaged as well. That's... Alright, let's have a look in there. 0%, 87. Well, it's saying 87, 90. Or is that damage? That might actually be damage. I'm not sure. Alright, well, we're putting them out anyway, guys. We are putting them out. I'm going to stick to my guns for this one. Not going to set anything in there, but I am going to come around here and try and come back in towards these ones again. And set those over there, I think. Hopefully we should see these fish pop up here again. It'd be nice if this was the center of the right below the boat, because it'd give you an idea on where to drop these nets properly, as opposed to sort of as soon as a fish pops up there. If that's the underside of the boat, as soon as a fish pops up there, you've got to make a decision as to whether or not you're in an area that has a lot of fish or not. Like what is coming up here. So it would be really nice if we could, if that was the center of the boat right there, as opposed to this being directly below the boat. Wow, look at that! Look at all that stack. That's a pretty high stack considering how much floor we have. All right, here we go. Set the net. That's a good spot. At least they all came out at the same time, eh? All right. See, this is saying that this net isn't damaged very much. So, what have we got there? See, 76%. So that may be it. 76% in good condition. So 24% dead. Okay. I'm going to stick to this area. Stick to this area while we're here. That doesn't seem too bad to me. Doesn't seem too bad at all. Okay, I am going to deploy the rest of these nets, guys, and I will see you when I have done that. Alright guys, that's the last net that's been to deploy, because I think no, it's telling me that... Did we deploy a 0% net? We must have done. We must have deployed a 0% net. Okay, so we might just throw this one just out here on the way out the door. Okay, that's a little bit strange to me, because we've completely see, this is a completely destroyed net by the looks of it. Completely destroyed net. So this is probably going to be a waste of time, I reckon. We'll throw it out anyway. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a mistake. Hang on, I just need to have a drink for my throat there. Now what we want to do is we want to see what we have on board here. Let's see. So what's happened is it's actually been really, really good, because if you have a look, we've got her deploying nets, and we've been deploying nets. While that's happening, I've had those two people on machine gutting, and everything is gutted, guys. Everything is done and complete, so that's actually pretty cool. So that worked in really, really well. Now what we need to do is we need to have a look at what we have on board. Let's have a look. Gutting quotas. No, not quotas. All storage. You can't really tell what we've got. 407. No. I was hoping that we might be able to tell what we've got the most of, because what we need to do is we need to go into the map, and we need to go into finance up here and see where we're getting the best prices for stuff. So let's have a look at fish prices. It doesn't really tell us what we've got on board. Now, how do we do that? See, pollock. Well, pollock's getting more than what, because swordfish and stuff are they out of season now? I'm not sure. Quotas, gutting, catch time. Deployed gear. Be nice to know. Have we got? Does this mean we've got more cod than anything else? I don't know. I'm not sure how to tell, to be honest. So if you guys know, please do let me know. Let me see. What have we got? Fish prices. We need to look at. Don't know where to go. We need to look at average fish prices on everything. $3.94 for redfin. Dennis Point's $3.89, $9.80. I think we'll just head back to Dennis Point, to be honest. What do you reckon? Back to Dennis Point it is. All right, and we're going to have to consider what we're going to do with Dennis Point's up here. We're going to have to consider what to do with oh yeah, somebody did suggest actually that I actually head out to deeper water, which we will do in the next episode, because I'll probably do a little bit of grinding on this and pick these up. I'll probably pick these nets up off camera, so we'll head out and we'll do that, and we'll do a little bit more grinding, and in the next episode we will head out to open water and see what we can do there. So alright, it's nice not having to stop the boat and do some gutting. So we've got quite a haul of fish there. So 30,000. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. We might be good. We might get another couple of 100,000 out of this, which would be really, really cool, to be honest. Let's dock at Dennis Point. Yes, we would like to. 361,000. Yeah, we had the most redfish. No, we had the most cod. Okay, so now I understand that, because cod was the main picture and then redfin was larger. So we had mostly cod, and then we had the redfish as well. So that's not too bad. $9.87 a kilo. We got a good price for those. 361,000. You've got to be happy with that. You've got to be happy with that. That takes us up to 481,000. Now, the other thing that I want to look at is, let's see, shipyard owned. Is there a way that we can actually employ another captain for this boat? Somebody said that there was. Let's go back to crew. Let's go into town and have a quick look at crew for hire. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. I am going to have to look into that. For now, what we're going to do is we are going to send all these guys to the crew house for a rest. And we're going to call this one an episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm loving this. This is so fun. I think we did really, really well there. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of grinding. I'll probably go out in between episodes and pick up what we just dropped off. And then when I see you on, and then bring them back and sell them. And when I see you back here in the next episode, then we'll head out to open ocean and see what fish we can find out there. But if you like this one, please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. I will come and join us on Twitch as well, by the way. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.